Hey! So we're here at CrossFit Yakaru in Austin, Texas. We're doing a jump rope comparison review thing. You guys can watch that later. The more important thing is fake regionals day 3. Alright, now that I've ruined my life doing double unders, single unders, and triple unders with 1,000 different ropes, bullshit. You guys ready for this? Motherfucking event 5. Check it out. Event 5, 3 rounds, 30 GHD sit-ups, 50-foot kettlebell front rack lunges, 20 kettlebell thrusters, 50-foot kettlebell front rack lunges. That's right. It's garbage, boys. It's gonna fuck you up real good. So it works something like this. Start line, duh. Finish line, duh. From the start, you're gonna run over and you're gonna get onto your GHD. You're gonna do 30 GHD sit-ups. Your kettlebells are hanging out right next to you. You're gonna grab them, get them in that terrible, terrible front rack position. Lunge the 50 feet across to where you do your thrusters. Do your 20 thrusters. Terribly lunge them back. Hit that GHD again. Rinse, repeat until the final round. You finish your thrusters, lunge yourself across, drop them, and then sprint your broken soul to the finish line. Now I don't know how you guys feel about that GHD thruster workout, but I fucking love it. You've got to have at least one of those workouts that looks terrible on paper because it is terrible. And I think that workout fits perfectly in that slot because it is going to hurt your soul to come off of that lunge doing thrusters and then get right back on that lunge. I mean, if you're talking about crushing your midline and crushing every part of your body, kettlebell thrusters straight out of kettlebell lunges is probably gonna do the trick. So we've seen 5 events, 2.5 days of Armin's fake regionals. Are you guys ready? Are you ready for the best one yet? The best finale? Yeah, I think you're ready. Here it is, folks. Event 6, finale. The last event, the final race. Boom. Starting off, 50-40 calories on that assault bike. 4 legless rope climbs. 100-foot sandbag carry. 200 pounds, 150 pounds, so nice and heavy. 100-foot sled pull. Heavy as fuck. So here's how this works. Athletes are at their start line. Jump over, immediately get onto that bike. 50 calories, 40 calories. Directly in front of them is the rig with their ropes. That's right, that's a rope, by the way. Spent a lot of time drawing that for you guys. In front of the rig is a sled with a whole bunch of weight on it and a sandbag filled with a whole bunch of sand. Once they're done with their 4 legless rope climbs, athletes will jump over, grab that sandbag, and carry it all the way to the end, dropping it where there's a rope that has been set up. Let's see if you can see the rope. The rope has been set up, connected from the sled all the way down until the very end. They're gonna pick it up, they're gonna stand right there, and they're going to arm over arm pull that sled all the way to them for the finish. So what do you think of that fake regionals, guys? That last event is probably my favorite. Other than dumbbell DT, that event just has something to it, like that finish, that sprint with the sleds. You can almost picture the crowd going wild, all those close races coming down to that last sled sprint. It's gonna be really, really gnarly. I mean, fake gnarly. It's gonna be fake gnarly because it's not real workouts, but either way, it would be really cool. That's 3 days of workouts, 6 events, find the fittest, send them over to the games. I think that's pretty cool. Maybe it's not the most balanced test, but when the fuck is regionals ever the most balanced test? That shit is awesome. We're talking strict gymnastics and a regionals version of Murph to start off with. Day 2, we're getting into some real nasty stuff with that handstand walking and everything else that came along with it, as well as what might be one of the coolest workouts ever, dumbbell DT. And day 3, wrapping it up with a forecast of pain, thrusters, GHDs, lunges, and finally that last sprint to the finish. Assault bike, legless rope climbs, sandbag carries, and finally terrible, terrible arm over arm sled pulls. I hope you guys like it as much as I did, because I fucking loved it.